Hi, I'm Dr. Andrea Ellis at Meadows Chiropractic here in Dallas, Texas. And can you guess the number one question I get from most of my patients, existing and new patients? It's why. Why am I hurting? Why am I out of alignment? So I will admit there's just very few patients that walk in my door that there's a very clear cause and effect, right? Someone who's in a car accident, neck pain, whiplash. Someone who did a slip and fall, low back, tailbone, sacrum. Lifting a heavy box, hurt a pop in the low back, now they're having pain. So those are actually not very common. Most of the time, it is a combination of chronic physical stresses, emotional stresses, and chemical stresses over time that break down the body, break down joints and muscles to the point where we're in pain and then they're walking my door. So I have created a list today of just physical stresses that when I talk to the patients and get their history, this is what they're telling me creates worse pain for them, or something that they do, and or just stuff that I know that creates physical problems for the spine and for the body. Now, I will say this is not a comprehensive list. This is something I came up with in just about 5 minutes, and I'm sure there's definitely more. And if I've missed something and you want to type it out as a comment, please do so. I'd love to add to this list. But I'm going to first start with, I've got it right here, just work stuff for patients. And this is because we are usually working 8 to 10 hours a day. We're in these positions and doing things for long periods of time. Sitting for long periods of time. Sitting is the new smoking. Bad posture while sitting. So you can be sitting with actually really great posture, but the sitting for itself is a stress. Bad posture is an additional stress while sitting. Standing for long periods of time. Standing for long periods of time with bad posture. Driving for long periods of time. It's sitting, but there's an additional stress with the motion of the car as well. Leaning forward while sitting or standing for long periods of time. That's upper back stress. Improperly lifting objects. We kind of know that. Bad work ergonomics. That's just how your desk is set up. That is right now a big issue for a lot of my patients who are working from home. They're sitting on their sofa with their laptop in their lap. They're sitting at their bar counter on a bar stool. They're sitting at their dining room table on a bench seat. That's just not comfortable. Hard on the neck, hard on the low back, hard on the upper back. We know this. And so the next list I have is just stuff at home. The number one thing that we do for a long period of time at home is sleeping. So sleeping on an unsupportive mattress or pillow. We know that. Sleeping on stomach. You've got to have your neck turned from one side to the other. That's really hard on the neck and the brachial plexus, which is the group of nerves that comes out of the neck and into the shoulder. Not enough sleep. That's really stressful. New moms and dads know that. Too much sleep. Also stressful. I've had patients come in like, I slept for 12 hours yesterday. I'm in so much pain. I don't even know who you are, but must be nice. Getting into or out of a low car. Rented a little convertible a few weeks ago. Felt that. Getting in and out of that. I probably made more noise getting in and out of that than going on a jog. Let's see, sleeping on a chair or sofa. That's a big one. Lots of my patients do that and wake up in pain. Looking down at a phone, text neck, we know that. But also looking down at books. Patients that are students, studying for long periods of time. That includes laying in the tub and reading. Your neck's down, reading, it's stressful in the neck and upper back. Gardening, big one. A lot of patients come in after a weekend of gardening, hurt their low back. Working out with bad form. That can create stress on the low back or any joint. Lifting weights that are too heavy. That kind of meshes into jumping into an intense workout too soon. A lot of my patients who stopped working out, want to get back to where they were, jump back in where they were left off. Bad idea. Golfing is stressful on the low back. Working out with the Smith machine at the gym, that is stressful for the low back. I get a lot of patients with that. Being out of shape. Strong muscles support the joints that they connect and help move. That includes the spine. When your body is weak, when it's got weak muscles, it will tighten those muscles in an effort to create stability. That's how we adapt. Awesome. Well, you have the choice. Tight muscles, strong muscles, up to you. Being overweight. Yes, we know this. Added pounds creates more stress on our joints. Stress. This is the pain trifecta. This is the physical stress. It is a chemical stress with hormones. It is an emotional stress. So all of those things, stress is the number one cause of misalignments and pain. Bam. Bad shoes. People who wear worn out shoes for working out, specific workouts. Non-supportive shoes for work. High heels, totally stressful. And pretty much every cute shoe that I like to wear without support, like my husband will tell me, also creates low back pain or creates subluxations. Moms, I'm getting into the 6-minute mark. This is a lot. Moms, heavy purses and or many bags. I remember one time having a little baby, having my purse on a shoulder. On the same shoulder, I had breast pump, I had lunch bag, and I had diaper bag. Oh yeah, and I was holding the baby carrier with baby and the same side. Total hypocrite I am. Don't do it. Feeding baby. Feeding baby's so fun. Either whether you're holding the bottle or nursing, you're rolled forward, looking down to the right or the left, just watching baby. They're so cute, but it's stressful. Pregnancy. I don't have to tell you. Stressful. Baby and carrier, I was just mentioning that, but also getting that carrier into and out of a car, especially if it's high or if it's low, additional stress. Moms, big chest, big boobs, stressful on the upper back. Don't have to be pregnant for that, just painful. Also, sleeping with kids. I did it. Stressful. So that's just a short 2-page list of things that we do that create misalignments that can create pain. Is one day of doing any of these things gonna create a problem? Gardening maybe. But most of the time it's doing something over and over and over for 6 months, for a year, for 5 years, until finally, wherever that stress is, it finally breaks down, finally starts screaming, and finally creates pain. So it's very rarely one thing that created it. So we're at the 8-minute mark. Hope you enjoyed that video. It's long. If you've got more things that create problems, post them down below. Have a great day. Bye.